Well, I'll say it now. The condition is that it casts it because it can cast it at level 1 on 5 people. So it's just me and the 4 closest people to me. It's any damaging fall.
I will keep that in mind.
Yeah.
Ideal.
As I switch back to Noozin.
Yeah, so I'm not Squall.
Yeah.
Zooms into screen.
Anyways, what's up, guys? Perfectly Techno here. We are back with another episode of Bits, Crits, and Halfwits. I will get that.
Oh.
Yeah, no, we're live.
I was eating beef jerky.
Okay.
And did you bring any for the class?
Yeah, come on.
I have a bag. It's Korean barbecue beef jerky. It's my favorite.
Oh.
It's fucking delicious.
You heard it here first, folks. The cow's favorite food, beef jerky.
It's not actually beef, though. It's pork, so I'm safe.
Will these young menaces continue to terrorize our great city? Find out more on the Daily Bugle at 11.
I'll eat a pig. I won't eat a cow, canonically.
Yeah, that's fair. I accept that.
As we learned last episode, folks, the Minotaurs can both be a cow and have a cow.
I can't believe you've saved that for an entire week.
I know, he's just been waiting to say that one.
Yeah, we all know you thought of it right at the end of D&D last week, and you went, "Oh, damn."
Yeah, I'm sitting here. It's 2 a.m. because my sleep schedule's fucked. Nobody is awake but me, and I'm like, you know what would be a great meme? Is if I just make cow puns at the start of the open.
Yeah, I bet you even have a sticky note at the bottom of your monitor. It's like a little script for the opening today.
It is not a script. It is more of a loose series of notes with recommendations on things to say. Hey, what's going on, Cool? Anyways, let's get our characters introduced, and we'll get that D100 roll, and we will get right into the chaos. Our first character is the half-elf wizard, Elliot, etc., played by...
It's me, Elliot. I'm Isaac. I'm playing Elliot.
I'm glad we got that cleared up.
Got a fabulous hat. Sorry, Elliot has a fabulous hat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The best hat in all of D&D, truly.
Is there a parasocial relationship where you think you are someone?
Well, probably. Now that you've said it, now, yeah.
That's what they call kinning.
Oh?
It's the world's most cringy thing, so...
Alright, well, thanks.
Our second player is the human wizard Lyra Dreamshadow, played by...
Hello, I am Rosie.
And then we have the Minotaur Barbarian, Noozin Stormhorn, played by...
Me, the Sky Tea.
And last but certainly not least, we have Loolin Boldspeaker, played by...
Me,
Oh yeah,
Brando.
Minotaur Paladin.
Yeah, it'd be Brando.
No,
Moo.
just cow person.
Yeah.
Cow polk.
Yeah, Moo.
Yeah, cowboy, if you will. Anyways, give me those D100 rolls. Let's see who's going to give us our recap.
I can't possibly do it 3 times in a row, right?
Unlikely.
Yeah, we'll see.
Mine's a grand 17. It's probably gonna be me. I better grab my notebook.
Hey, you rolled lower than me.
I don't think it's ever been Isaac and I.
I also don't think it's ever been you. It's always between the cows. One fights for power, the other fights to remember what's going on. Anyways, Noozin, give us our recap.
Well. I wrote down a quote from Lyra at the top of this that just says, quotations, "Hey, I love averages." And then dash Lyra. I don't remember what that's in reference to, but obviously I thought it was funny enough to write it down.
I love averages. It's true.
On average, how much would you say you love averages?
Damn. This.
Whoa.
Okay, I'm excited to figure this out, but I think I need a pen and paper.
Okay, well let's not do that right now. School doesn't start
You
till
can do
tomorrow.
it while I continue my explanation of what happened last time.
Yeah, my math class doesn't start till tomorrow. Let's leave that for that.
So we decided last minute that we were going to catch an airship to Isomont. So we headed to the airship docks and we were told that there were two options. One was leaving at like midnight and the other was leaving in like 3 minutes. So through a series of relatively mediocre rolls, we were able to make it to the airship, where we had to find rooms and people to bunk down with, because unfortunately, all of the rooms had people in them. So we were like, well, we'll see how this goes. So we went around looking in rooms until we found one that only had 2 people in it. And lo and behold, those 2 people were Alrond and Elnis, who had decided to join us, and they just took a random guess and hoped that we would come to this airship. Otherwise, they would be headed to Isomont alone, together. That, you know, it makes sense in my head.
Yeah.
So we decided to bunk with them, and then we went to dinner, encountered one of our kobold friends with a new jacket that he was cleaning blood off of, while also stealing our cinnamon rolls. Very rude of him. And then
He ordered the cinnamon rolls.
Yeah, I just want to be clear. They were his cinnamon rolls.
No, they were
stealing his cinnamon rolls.
He ordered them.
And it was
They were
so
for the
damn
table.
good.
The party's addicted to cinnamon rolls.
You know, I have heard cows do like sweet things, I think. So that's gonna be the next problem. You're gonna give us some cake and we're gonna just lose our shit.
Give them a bucket of oats and they will explode. Sorry. Carry on.
So not a lot happened outside of that. We went ahead and had dinner, and we all ordered meat platters, in which these meat platters contained beef, which both Loolin and myself, Noozin, had not yet been informed that beef is cows, and cows look like us. Cows are an animal that we had not encountered.
Well, Loolin had encountered cows.
Well, Loolin had encountered cows, but he hadn't put 2 and 2 together, okay?
Fair.
So, as we were eating, we ended up being told that all of this unfolded after a heated eye debate between Elliot and Lyra, speaking into each other's heads of being concerned. And then, yes, we were both pretty upset about it. We split the party for a little bit, walked around the boat, and then me and Loolin headed back to the room and found Elnis and had a conversation with Elnis about the red pits and things like that. Turns out he wasn't actually magically forgetting things. He was just lying in the bar. So we talked with him a little bit about it and kind of filled him in on where the Minotaur Nation's at, because he's been gone for a long, long time. And then Elliot and Lyra came back and we hugged it out. And a very drunk Alron joined the group hug at the very end. And that's where we left off.
Alrighty. Sorry, I put on the hat. Oh my god. It's a lot of hats.
Mm-hmm.
It's accurate.
You gotta hurry up and get that ostrich hat, I guess.
Joke's on you guys. No shark cat hat for you. I'm just gonna triple up on the beanies.
I will will cry.
The
I wonder
BD
if you
light.
can get like a batch of assorted weird hats on Amazon.
True.
I'm gonna look that up real fast.
I'm also going to Amazon right now to look that up.
Like a
Alrighty.
baker's dozen of hats, you know?
Oh, you can! You absolutely can! Funny party hats. Assorted dress up and costume party.
One of those is a
There's a
unicorn.
crab hat, PT!
Send me a link.
There's a jellyfish in this one. It's got like a leprechaun hat and a
They call
giraffe.
me Spud. Hey, what's going
A
on, Spud?
giraffe.
Yeah, a giraffe.
Well, you know, I personally think okay, first off, looking into my camera with only the first hat on, I'm like, damn, between these glasses and this hat, I have a strong need to challenge the next person I make eye contact with to a fight.
Yeah, it's pretty primal
Wow.
though.
Dungeon Doggo is warmed up. Dungeon Doggo would absolutely throw hands in a Pokemon battle.
Whoa.
Dungeon Doggo just throws hands here regularly anyways.
Wow.
True.
I hope you know I'm literally gonna pull up this Amazon thing.
Do it! Put it on stream!
Be careful.
Oh yeah, because things like my address and all that are in it.
yeah, you know. Just
I don't think it just oh no, it doesn't display your address.
doesn't it
not your
display
full one.
part of it in the corner though?
Yeah, it displays your city and your zip code.
Zip
Also,
code is a
I'm
lot.
never logged in. Open in an incognito window and we'll
They
tell you.
guys,
True.
they straight up have like a whole prop kit for 120
That's
bucks.
what I'm saying.
$120. All the
Damn.
props.
But what I'm hearing
It's like
is
a shitload of hats and like other accessories. It's got glasses, it's got masks. There's a giraffe, there's an elephant, there's a police hat, several police hats. They're really having they're having trouble getting rid of those right now.
Wonder why. You're gonna order it and it's just gonna be those.
It is just gonna be those.
But one of
Banana
them's gonna
hat,
be
wizard
gonna
hat.
be like a slightly like lighter blue, and that's the shiny one.
I'm not gonna lie, if anything has happened because of Shark Cat, it means I'm truly only interested in the 3 animal hats on this list. Like, hang on.
The crab
Can I-
hat is stunning. That's all I'm saying.
Like, chat.
That shit's like holographic and shit.
Look at this. Look at this crab hat.
Oh,
It is fear. The crab hat looks ready for violence.
Just cut some black paper out and give it some angry eyebrows and it's perfect.
I'm a fan of the elephant hat, though.
Mm-hmm. Just a dude, you know.
I love the fact that you just Googled assorted funny hats, though.
so what I'm hearing is sub goal.
You know what? We'll do this. I'll just every time I make money off Twitch, like every time I get a payout, I'll just buy another set of party hats.
Yes.
But in
I
the
just sent the
meantime,
scariest hat I've ever seen in my life. It's not scary, it's just creepy. The creepiest hat I've ever seen in my life.
it's just a hat that
In
says
a-
welcome.
No!
It's just a hat that says welcome to Bits Bits and Halfwits.
No. Why is it called Elop?
I don't know. Is it like a specific
Also,
chicken? It
they
was
clearly,
modeled after?
they clearly can't get rid of Elop because he's 20% off.
True.
Right?
Alrighty. Well, you guys are on the ship while I look
I
at
love that
hats.
he has an.
While I
We're
look
hugging it out.
While
Oh,
I
yeah.
look at
Yeah.
hats, you guys are on the ship. Don't bark at me. Grumbly lady.
Bork, 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 bork.
Rambler.
Grumbly lady really wants me to refill her food toy.
Ah.
But Grumbly lady doesn't get her food toy refilled because she just ate a whole bowl of food.
It wasn't enough.
She's like, I'm a growing lab. I clearly need more. And you know what? That might be true, but I'm not the one who's going to make that determination. The vet is. Alrighty. So what are you guys up to?
Right.
You guys are on this
Well,
boat.
Lyra's gonna hear in her head. So that went well. When do you think we should tell them about what our backpacks and water skins are made out of?
Jesus Christ, I didn't even think about that. We should probably do it now, right? Like,
No,
just rip
they
off
could
the
never
Band-Aid.
know. I think
No,
never.
we need to rip off the Band-Aid. We've made this
No, but what if
mistake
they tell
once.
me I need a new backpack?
Well, then we should get a new backpack, okay?
Where? Where am I
don't
gonna get
know.
like goat leather for a backpack?
Look, I don't know, but we have to figure it out, okay?
Look, they're not eating it. We'll never have to tell them. It's perfect.
Lyra's gonna say this out loud. I just had another thought. Something y'all should probably know. Also, most leather that's made in like human, cities and elven cities and stuff is also made of cows. I've just connected these dots.
Well, I mean, I guess I'm glad you told us rather than waiting to say anything. At least it's not wasteful.
Yeah.
Everything we have usually gets made with deer leather.
Well, if we see some deer leather stuff, we'll replace them. How's that? I'm sorry. Ugh.
Sounds like a plan. The most you two have is like your bags, right? I mean, it's not like you all are heavy armor wearers.
I think my books are leather bound.
Noozin just kind of looks at the book and looks at Lyra and goes, "See, this is why I don't read."
All of them, even the pocket editions.
Those are made with small cows.
Oh no!
Oh no!
You guys, so many things are made of cow. Oh yeah, cheese.
Waste
That's
not,
a thing
hey,
too.
waste not, want not, and rich people in Shipvale still eat veal.
True.
That's where all the leather for the tiny books came from.
No.
Oh no.
Lyra
For a
is
second, I
accomplice in
forgot
baby cow murder.
Oh no. For a second, I forgot what veal was. I was like, veal is deer? That's good.
Nope. Venison.
That is venison.
I know, all those B words. It gets
Damn.
very complicated.
Yeah. Damn. Also, wait, we should
Really
also tell them
just
about
two.
cheese. Also, cheese sort of comes from cows too. I mean, you don't kill them though.
Yes.
Explain this one, please.
Well, okay, yeah, okay, no, here you go. You know how you get milk from goats? Same thing for cows. Same thing.
I mean, it's necessary to milk goats, so, I guess that applies across the board. I don't know if I would eat it, because that makes me feel a little bit uncomfortable, but
Okay.
I'm not as upset about it, if that's what you're worried about.
I don't really know anything about farming. So
A farmer.
wait,
Like
let me
that.
just let me just think for a second if there are other cow products.
Jello.
Jello, that's one to avoid. Yep.
That's more horse based.
What? What is Jello?
Okay, it's like wiggly. You know Jeff? You know when we met Jeff the other day?
Yes.
The other
Yeah,
day.
yes.
Kind of like that, except for not alive. And
Well,
food.
it used to be, apparently, if it used to be a cow.
True, but not like made out of. Made out of cow,
Not
made out of.
actively alive when you're eating it. I guess
Yeah.
that's positive.
Yeah. Okay. What else?
Yes.
What else?
Elrond's gonna raise a hand and go, bombs have cows in them?
What?
What?
Bombs have cows in them.
Where?
Well, cow fat's rendered down into glycerin, and then they use it to make bombs.
Wow, this is fascinating. I had no idea. Okay, so bombs
Noozin
are
just
off
looks
the
at
list
Loolin and
too.
goes, I now really truly understand why nobody respects us.
But, like,
Loolin's just gonna nod.
once again, they're not like people, you know, like anyway.
I mean, I would argue that there are people that don't treat us like people either, so...
Yeah. Okay, can we think of any other cow products?
Loolin, are you selling anything?
No.
I don't think there's any more cow products on the ship then, Lyra.
Oh my god.
No.
Okay. I think we've covered it. I guess there's just lots of like milk-based products. There's just lots of things with milk in.
True. Cake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably those cinnamon rolls.
Most definitely the cinnamon
Oh
rolls.
god damn it. Okay, okay, there's a lot. Okay, we need to ask for a vegan food wherever we go, I think. I think that's the only way.
I'm gonna ask you to consider this very seriously. You're in a medieval fantasy era. You think they can afford to be vegan?
Yeah, I
The
was gonna
vegan
say.
option on this ship was hay.
Yeah.
You can request whatever you'd like.
But yeah, that don't mean you in luck. How did you do that?
Dungeon Doggo's causing chaos.
Dungeon Doggo is chaos.
Except
I accidentally ended up in possession of an idiot.
Well, that's not nice to talk about Jackson like that.
glad somebody made the joke. I couldn't.
Damn. Man isn't even here to man isn't even home to defend himself. Attacked.
Well, he should know what Daisy's
Specifically
doing.
why Isaac didn't make the joke.
Exactly. I only attack people in the call. Like, guys, do you want to hear a funny story?
No.
Hey,
No. Okay, it is funny.
Okay.
It is funny.
I do want to hear a funny story, especially because Rosie specifically asked for it, said no. That means it's good.
I already told you the funny story, Sky.
Oh, okay, got it.
Okay, so it's a quick story too. So basically, yesterday, I had a Tic Tac in my mouth. You know, the orange kind, delicious, wonderful. Except for then I was also laughing. So now I think there's a Tic Tac in my lung. That's what I did yesterday.
I stood up to deal with Dungeon Doggo for like 5 seconds, and I come back to hear a story about somebody inhaling a Tic Tac.
Yep.
Yeah.
Did you forget how to breathe or forget how to eat?
I was just laughing, like it was just a bad time. Anyway, so I might die, maybe. I don't know.
Well, now that it's in your body, it's gonna grow into a Tic Tac tree.
Yeah.
No.
Which means unlimited Tic Tacs for the remaining however long you can live with a tree.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That happened to someone. A tree sprayed in the lung. Yeah,
Yes,
I think-
that's why it's an endlessly perpetuated wives' tale. One person had a tree
Yeah.
grow inside of them, and now every child in the world thinks that they're gonna grow a tree in them or a plant of some sort if they swallow any seed ever.
Well, that's like
really
the joke. A little girl asked her grandfather one day, who was a rough and tough old cowboy, "Grandpa, how do I live as long as you do?" Grandfather looks at her and he says, "Every morning with your oatmeal, you're just gonna take a little sprinkle of gunpowder and put it on." So eventually he died, but she did that. She lived to the ripe old age of 103. She did that every day, just like he told her to. Every morning, woke up, had breakfast with a little bit of gunpowder. When she died, she left behind 9 kids, 18 grandchildren, 28 great-grandchildren, and a 40-foot hole where the crematorium was.
Oh God. That's cow. What?
All right, what are you guys up to?
Well, now that we've got all of the cow products out of the way, we were just having a conversation with Elnis that I think we need to fill you guys in on. I talked to you all about my previous interaction with him and the Red Pits, or when we were at the fighting bar anyway, and how I thought he was magically avoiding my questions. Turns out he was just avoiding them intentionally.
Oh, I see.
No magic needed. Perfect.
No magic necessary.
Wait, that's a great strategy to like avoid anyone. Just pretend and like you've been enchanted.
And hope that the person can't solve that issue, basically.
Yeah.
But yeah, so they're real, which is something.
It's always enough. I love reality.
You know, it just
So-
means that there's a Knoll King and a whole bunch of real scary stuff on the way to the Minotaur world that or the Minotaur lands that I didn't necessarily think was true, but it is, so, you know.
Huh. So, what does that mean for us, I guess? I'm not really aware of the stories the way that you are.
Well, the Red Pits are essentially a, what we both thought was a scary story to tell young Minotaurs to stop them from wandering too far from the safety of the city, because the area surrounding the Minotaur lands is just like a vast grass ocean. There are very few defining features making your way that direction, and it's pretty easy to get lost if you get out of sight of the city, if you don't have a good sense of direction. This is just kind of like scratches the side of her face a little, like, that definitely wasn't me at some point.
What
But
about the tree?
well, the tree is in a deep forest behind the city. You can see it, but I'm saying the plains are massive. The plains are huge. Honestly, the only way that me and Loolin made it through is purely just in making sure we went in one direction the entire time. If you stray from one single path, you will go in circles.
Fair enough.
Mm.
But yeah, so the tale basically goes that, like, if you wander too far away, that you can get snatched by gnolls and thrown into the Red Pits. And there's an evil Knoll King that sits on a throne of bone. It's all very whimsical, you know? It really it came off as a fairy tale, but you know, to counteract the sheer terror that you can instill in a child from this tale, the counterpart to that is that if you do find yourself there, that there is or was a Minotaur that could help or protect you, that would fight, and his name was Elnis. Another name that I thought was made up. But you know,
Elnis from the back of the room just says, "What about my name sounds made up?"
I'm not saying that your name sounds made up. I'm just saying that, you know.
Kind of It's made up.
Alrond outside the room kind of looks at Elliot and goes, "Well, aren't all names kind of made up?"
Yeah, that's true.
Whoa, I've never thought
Very true.
about it like that before. Okay. Well, so how long has this story been told? How old are you? Turns to illness.
That's
Well,
not a nice question to ask.
Sorry.
Maybe you all should like come inside the rooms and we can
Oh,
close
yeah.
up the door so that nobody overhears this conversation.
Yes.
We don't really know
Yeah,
who all is
feels like
on
it's gonna
this
get
ship.
kinda stuffy.
Dungeon Dog
I want the
being
window
loud.
seat.
What the? That's true. There's only one window in this entire room.
And there are still cloud otters outside of it.
Aww.
Aww. It's so cute. I want to befriend one. I wonder what they eat. Do they eat birds? Like regular otters eat fish?
They're clouds, but they even have digestive systems.
Wait, are they made of clouds or do they live in the clouds?
They live in the clouds.
Oh. I
So
thought
I
they
thought
were
they
made
eat
of clouds.
birds.
They kind of also look like clouds.
Are there cloud fish?
You haven't seen any.
I would like
They're
to
actually
proceed
hunting the
for
ship.
cloudfish.
I would like to perceive for cloudfish. I love the idea that everyone is just like gathered around this one little window looking out.
Are there
Elliot's going
cloudfish?
back into the dining hall looking for scrap meat on the tables that haven't been collected yet.
With
He
I
doesn't
know
give
our
a shit
table
about
was
this
completely
conversation.
cleared, but other tables maybe.
Yes, Dungeon Doggo. You don't manage to find any cloudfish, Loolin.
Okay.
Although you're looking hard. You're looking very hard.
I'm absolutely looking hard.
Elliot, as you're in the other room, you find just quite a bit of leftover meat on your table from where everyone stormed off.
Oh. Well, my platter was empty.
Your platter was empty.
I'm gonna grab some of that meat. Just like a handful.
Just, okay.
More than a handful.
All of it.
You
Are these
look
windows...
up. You look up to see one of the waiters just staring at you as you're just taking handfuls of meat off the charcuterie board that Loolin had, shoving it in your bag.
Don't judge me. I'm gonna feed the otters. I'm gonna walk away.
He just kind of looks at you concerned, and as you walk away, you can hear the sound of him clearing the table behind you.
The best part is this is a fully enclosed ship, so you couldn't feed the otters if you wanted to.
Windows. Are the windows openable? That was my next question.
You haven't tried.
I'm gonna go try to open a window.
There is.
Florida man tries to open window on an airplane.
With your passive perception, you realize there's no way for you to, like, conceivably open this window from the inside.
Did you just canonically make Elliot from Florida?
Yeah. Turns out that the Elven nation is canonically Florida.
That would explain the invasion.
True.
And
Through
the
the
war
swamp.
magic.
It's all those smelling salts.
So did Elna say anything when I asked how old he was?
Yeah.
No, he's sitting there, kind of like a puzzled look on his face. He's kind of trying to count on his fingers, but every time he gets to 9, he, like, goes back to no fingers and starts counting again.
Oh, that's so sad.
Oh, that's sad. The man's trying to count.
He looks up and goes,
know.
"What year is it?"
What year is it? That's a great question.
Oh.
Okay, I'll say the year. I say the year.
He kind of, like, looks down, and he just kind of, like, he stopped for a minute, and he just points to both of his hooves and counts them, and then goes back to counting his fingers.
You know, if you what year did you what year were you born? I could do the math for you.
No, I think I got it. I think
Okay.
I am 78.
Oh, okay. And then I'm gonna turn to Noozin and say, does that match up with like how long the stories have been told? Do you think?
I mean, it could. Uh, I am only nearly 30, so but it doesn't. What confuses me is that like 78 isn't an exceptional. Like, I mean, that's like a fully adult minotaur, but it's not like exceptionally old for us.
Mm-hmm.
Our like average lifespan is like 150 years. So my question is, how did he get to the red pits and then become a wives' tale? Like I said, we were raised assuming that this isn't real. That it's just a scary story. Like you don't that kind of information doesn't just fall out of an entire culture's memory.
Maybe there's some magic going on somehow.
Dungeon Doggo, there's a lot of things you're allowed to chew on. The headphone cable is not one of them.
I mean,
But it good.
He says it tastes good.
She's
Mhm.
like, it tastes like the spicy air.
if not food, why noodle shaped?
That's a great question.
If not meant to kill, why look like snake?
That chair sure tastes good, doesn't it?
Yeah, she thinks it tastes delicious. I like how there's two different cameras. So chat can't see her licking my chair.
Oh, I see.
She also licked the chair and started doing the sneeze.
Oh.
Careful, dog. You might, like, cough up a Tic Tac.
Okay, shut up.
Hey, Rosie, don't have a cow.
No.
Anyways, back to discussing the cultural consciousness of the Minotaurs.
Well, I mean, so it's possible something magical is going on. Is it also possible that, like the older Minotaurs were making it a child-friendly story? Like they know the truth, but they were like, you know.
I suppose that's a possibility, but what I don't understand is why we didn't ever try and seek it out and stop it. I mean, the Knoll King is a scary story, but the Minotaurs and Knolls have historically fought for ages. It's not like we've ever run from them. I just don't know why we didn't address it.
So you guys have always been enemies? Must be why the elves teamed up with them.
Yes, that would make sense. But yeah, I mean, we fought over the grassland areas for generations.
Elnis just kind of mutters centuries under his breath. Dungeon Doggo, quit acting like you're in like misery right now. You're just vibing. Hello.
But the
Oh
door
my
is
god,
closed.
attack! Release her so she can go play with her favorite squeaky toy dino.
Sounds like all the reason in the world not to release her. Squeaky Toy gets a break on Sunday. It's his day of rest.
Classic.
I'm sure
She's
to
getting
him,
massive.
she's pretty chunky. Do we want to see her? Should I just put the whole dog in my lap right now?
Pick
A
up
whole
the
dog in the
Let's
lap.
go.
Come here.
The whole dog and nothing but the dog.
Dog cam with no dog cam redemption. Oh my
Aw.
god.
Bye.
She's happy now.
Aurora, look. Hey,
She says I'm up high.
I can.
I can look and smell everything.
I can show you the. No eating the dice.
Oh no.
Tiny
You're
dog
gonna be,
really
you're
wants
gonna
to
be
roll
like
for your
Rosie,
snoot.
and one of them's gonna end up in your lung.
No.
I don't think that one will dissolve.
Yeah,
Well, it depends
true.
on what the dice is made out of.
Is it made out
Anyways,
of Tic Tac?
It's a
DM
Tic
Doggo
Tac
is
dice.
already. DM Doggo just headbutted me and it kind of hurt.
All right, next Christmas, Rosie. I'm telling you right now, you're getting
Yeah.
hard candy dice. I'm figuring it out.
You can buy those. I'm pretty
Oh
sure you can
my
buy those
God.
now.
You eat the D20 when it betrays you.
Exactly. So you get like 24 sets, and every time it betrays, like you rolled slow, you get rid of it.
Oh my god, that sounds so sticky.
Rosie, I'm pretty sure they did that on Dimension 20. I feel like I definitely remember
Maybe.
that being a part of one of the campaigns.
I've only watched beginning of Tiny Heist and then like season 1 and half of 2 of Fantasy High, so it's totally possible I have not gotten to it yet.
Brandon Lee Mulligan, you beautiful creature.
It's fine,
Mhm.
Rosie.
I
As
know,
long
I
as you
love
keep your
him.
hands incredibly dry, they won't get sticky.
No, it's okay. I can
How
embrace being
no,
a
see,
4-year-old.
that's counterproductive though, because how are hands supposed to be dry when concerned because crit failed dice roll?
It's true.
It's true. That's why you have to eat them when they go poorly.
Ah, I see.
Understood.
Also, like, I can embrace being a 4-year-old for a little while, just being like sticky, you know? I'm like, okay.
Embody the stick.
It's
Yeah.
our fucking Rugrats, one shot where we're all just sticky children.
Oh,
Yeah.
guys, what dice is used for a health potion?
A D8.
So you get a bunch of like D8s, and you just eat the D8 every time you roll a health potion.
Yeah.
Whoa, wait, actually, that's like actually, and like you could put them in little bottles and then sell them.
Exactly, and so it's just a single-use dice that you eat,
Yeah.
and that way it doesn't get gross when you have to. You know, I don't know how many times I've rolled this or on what surfaces.
Yeah.
No,
You
it's
know-
just the
you know
one
what-
roll, and then you eat it.
You know what else is a single-use thing that you can eat? Minotaurs.
True. Wait, what?
Oh,
They're a
I
single.
would like to see you try.
Yeah, I feel like
I don't think Minotaurs would be a good cut of meat, though.
Be kind of gamey.
That would be very tough.
joke's on you. I like making stews.
Dungeon Doggo,
Noozin
you're
just
being
wakes
so
up one
loud.
night. And Elliot's like rubbing her arm, and it's like, no, go back to sleep. I'm just tenderizing.
I'm just tenderizing.
I need to go. I need to go let her outside.
Okay.
Come up with plan while I am gone.
okay.
All right, so here's what I'm thinking. If we make molds, then you can make like as many dice as you want out of whatever.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Um,
yeah, yeah, yeah. What's a good?
Yeah.
Okay, we have to figure out a material though, because I feel like it also has to be able to roll. Like it has to not be like.
Yeah, that's true. It can't be like rubbery. I think you're right. It can't be
Yeah.
gummy.
Yeah.
But like,
What about Dolly
you just
Ranchers?
do isomalt sugar.
Oh, true. Yeah. Oh my god, this
Yeah.
would be so easy.
Or why don't
You
you just
guys.
cook down Jolly Ranchers?
Yeah. I mean,
ooh,
both.
yeah, that's right. Just
be very
melted jolly.
Yeah.
And then put them in like
I don't know.
silicone
I've
molds.
never. We'd have to experiment with whether that comes out sticky when it comes back together, because like
Yeah.
Jolly
true,
Ranchers
yeah.
definitely can be sticky.
Well, so I'm imagining that you give it to your player in like a bottle. They shake the bottle, and then that's the roll, right? And then you just.
Yeah.
So I'm
Okay,
imagining like
okay,
we're not even really
okay.
like touching.
Okay.
Oh wait.
what
Oh,
if we-
how about this? Sugar cubes, like packed. So instead of melting, you're packing it.
Oh, I don't know how to do that though.
What if whatever like candy we do decide to use? What if we use like the sugar from like Sour Patch Kids? and that's the surface. That
Ooh,
they're rolling
true.
Oh. Mm.
We cast them and then we roll them in something like a powdered sugar or like Sour Patch. We could have different
Ooh, that's
flavors.
true.
We would add the flavoring to the powders, so you like it.
Oh. I
Get a
understand.
little
Great
food dye in
restoration is like
there.
strawberry. Lesser restoration is cherry because everyone
this-
hates
All I'm
cherry.
saying is, if our D&D game takes off, this is where we're starting.
Okay, but
Exactly.
just because it's called rock candy doesn't mean it's edible.
Yeah,
Is that
exactly.
edible?
True, yeah. Is this edible? Well, I feel like people
Right.
do make edible ones, but is this edible in particular?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that
What?
looks real clean.
That's
It
a.
does.
Why would you name something rock candy that is an acrylic dice set? Fuck you, crafting dice.
It's just named because it looks like rock candy.
Rock
I agree that
candy,
that's rude,
edible
though.
dice.
Just look up, edible dice would be where I would start.
Why are they still the first
Well-
thing that popped up?
You gotta stop looking at rock
critical
candy.
roll
Rock candy
cells.
is the brand name.
Rock candies. Fuck that. Anyways. Moving right
Yeah,
along.
rock candy. Fuck you.
Yeah, I do like when PT left. He told us to plan for D&D. Instead, we planned about our candy.
Yep.
I mean,
Our candy empire.
If we're being
was
completely
specific.
clear, I technically just said come up with a plan.
he wasn't.
I know.
We did.
I knew the risk I was taking when I walked away. It was very clear to me.
But yeah, I don't know if there's much we can do with this information right now, but it's something to keep in mind. It seems like there might be something larger at play than we even realized when we left. But I don't expect that we'll be getting back that way for a long time, honestly.
Yeah. All right. Well, something to keep in mind. I've taken notes. I'm also taking notes on on the sky otters. I want to know everything about them.
Elliot is still searching around the ship for a way he can throw meat off the ship.
Oh yeah, Elliot just left during that conversation.
Yeah. Does not care at all. I guess. Is there anything else we want to do while we're on the ship?
I don't think so necessarily. I'm curious who else is on this ship, maybe, but like, that could just be casual observation at some point.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think there's a lot you could do on a little airship headed towards a city that I'm not sure. Well, honestly, I don't know anything about it, so
Yeah, neither do I. I guess we could like ask around and see if anyone else has ever been to the place that we're going that I definitely remember the name of.
Isomont.
yeah.
Isomont, and like ask what it's like.
Yeah.
Leave it to the human to not know the human town.
True. Okay, so I think that's a good thing. Ask people if they've been to Iceland and ask about it.
And figure out how to get to the Arakocra Nation from
Yeah.
there, since that's where we're headed, is that first world tree.
So what time is it right now?
It's about sunset, give or take,
Mhm.
an hour.
Okay, so
Well-
I feel like we could do this tomorrow morning.
Yeah, we could get an early night sleep and then see if we can gather some information before we land.
Yeah.
As the sun begins to set, you guys watch the cloud otters kind of like trail off from the ship, headed back towards Stipvale.
Devastating.
Elliot, are you returning to your room before the sun sets?
No, Elliot's gonna watch the sunset. We are traveling east, so we don't see the sunset at the front of the ship. We see it at the back.
Yes, you do.
Elliot's going to check these rooms, and if they are empty, look out the window at the sunset. If they are not empty,
They
will not ask-
appear to be reading rooms.
Oh, perfect. Elliot's gonna go in, and why is it dragging the map? Don't do that. There we go. Look out the window from inside the ship.
Alright, as you're looking out the window watching the sunset, those of you who are in the room, you guys just see Elrond he kind of like looks up and like tilts his head and then just walks out of the room.
Bye.
And then Elliot, several seconds later, he walks into the reading room next to you and just kind of looks at you.
Hello.
Did you drink up?
Oh, is it a full moon?
Well, you can never really be sure. It's supposed to be tomorrow, but I'd rather you drink up than have us have problems tonight.
I guess. Yeah, fair enough, I suppose. Also, I assume
Anyways.
that no one else is in this room.
No, nobody else is in here.
Okay. Otherwise, I would have been more cryptic.
He goes, anyways, we don't really want you to wolf out on an airship.
Yeah, that would be a bummer, right?
Yeah. I mean, anyways, like, it hurts. You know, it hurts.
Yeah, definitely. Anyways,
Make an
definitely
insight check on that one.
Yes, I have definitely done that thing before that you are talking about.
Elrond rolled a 3 on insight, you dumb bastard.
Thank God. I could still be cool in front of the broskies.
The broskies, bruh.
Bruh.
But anyways, yeah.
Are you guys swearwolves? Or werewolves, not swearwolves?
We are werewolves, not swearwolves.
Based. Anyways. Yeah. Elrond just suddenly left, leaving the 4 of you guys in the room while Elliot figures out if he has any questions.
Oh, yeah.
I think we were just planning to sleep.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Pretty sure we covered that.
Let's move count snoozing.
Mm-hmm.
Snoozing like noozin'?
No.
You said you started with yeah.
I did, but then I corrected myself. Here, now I am slump. I've turned sideways.
As soon as the Minotaurs aren't looking at Lyra anymore, she pulls out one of her books and like tries to hide that she's reading it.
I like the forever guilt you're gonna have every time you open a book. This is ideal.
Thank you for my bed, PT. I get the only bed.
I like how the bed appeared on top of you.
Yeah. It's my wild magic. There weren't beds, but then I fell asleep. Oh my god! This room is gonna be 90% bed. Also, we should probably not have Loolin's bed in front of the door.
Oh wait, yeah, there are bunk beds, right? I can be on a top.
Oh yeah, they were bunk beds, weren't they?
They were indeed.
I think everybody, it's gonna be Minotaur's bottom bunk, everybody else top bunk, because I think we're gonna crush you all if we take top bunk.
If you remember correctly, there were 3 bunks on each other, and Elnis has the middle bunk on one of the sides.
No. I am not sleeping under Elnis. He is the biggest bitch of all of us.
Elrond's stuff is underneath Elnis's bed.
That is a brave man. That's
just
why he was
sleeps with his
drinking
dagger.
so much.
You know what they say. Fine line,
Live fast,
bravery,
die young.
stupidity. Camera, I just need you to stand up in a way that I like. There we go. Mayhaps be okay. Anyways, you guys sleep, Elliot. As you watch the sunset, Elrond's just kind of standing quietly next to you.
So, never mind.
He kind of looks at you. He goes, "So, what?"
Well, I don't have that many of these files.
Mm.
Yeah, I know it's not ideal, but do I need them on the days around? I've already drank the one tonight. But do I need them like days around or just the full moon?
Kind of looks at you and he shrugs. He goes, "I don't know. I've never used Moonblight."
Oh, good. Well,
Probably just
good
take
to
it all
know.
around. I mean, your personality is not really going to change until after the first time you shift. So the longer you can avoid that, the better.
I see.
But I mean, when did you get turned? As a kid?
Last Tuesday. Did you hear me?
I did.
Okay.
He kind of looks at you. He goes, and under his breath, he just mutters, "Quitter, mumble."
Quit a removal? What?
It's Faye for what the fuck.
Well, look. It's the life I'm living. All right.
Hey, could be worse.
Yeah, no, it could for sure.
You haven't had a craving for blood, have you?
I mean, other than those delicious sausages, not particularly. Why?
Then I still need to figure out which one of you smells weird.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, let me know if your sense of smell should start to improve here pretty soon. If it hasn't already.
Do we need to worry about somebody smelling bad? Because the Minotaurs, it's sort of a cultural. Yeah, it's it's
Are you saying it's cultural that Minotaurs don't bathe?
as much. It's not like they don't clean themselves. It's just sometimes you get dirtier and they don't they're not an elf about it.
Pretty sure the Minotaurs have been cleaned as recently as you have.
Well,
Just throwing that out there.
I mean they don't have shape water, so it's very convenient.
Mm. As you guys are having this conversation, you just kind of watch the sun set over the world tree behind you.
Nice.
Anyways, we should get some rest. Big things happening in the world.
Oh yeah? Like what?
I don't know. This is the first time I've left Stickville.
Cool. Why are you coming with us again?
Uh, Duty?
Yeah, okay.
I mean, it's quite literally my job to make sure Lyra stays alive.
Yeah, but you didn't go with her to the university.
Yeah, well, I didn't expect
Nope.
anything bad to happen at the university.
Well,
Who goes to school and ends up a fugitive?
Well, sometimes, alright, you don't know how hard it is. Listen, okay? Listen. You know what? Fine.
Kind of looks at you. He goes, "Did you go through kind of a crisis there?"
Maybe. It's hard, alright? You would not believe how easy it is to be a fugitive.
I mean, you've had a pretty good run of it.
Yeah, no, it just sort of happens, you know?
Yeah, lots of people like dear old dad covering up your crimes.
Well,
I guess a little bit of political corruption does go a long way in being a fugitive.
yeah, no, yeah, that'll happen.
Alrighty.
But yeah, okay. Welcome to the crew, I guess.
I suppose. It's okay. When you guys leave Ice and Mont, I'll probably return to Stickville.
Okay. I'm not saying you can't stick with us, you know. I enjoy the company. I like to know the motives of the people I travel with, you know?
What are your motives, Elliot? And Elron kind of looks at you as he asks this.
I don't know. You know, it's hard to be me, to have the legacy that I have and try to make up for it. But here I am, trying. Not proud of my people, and
Well, they're only half.
ideally,
They're
I
only
just
half
stop,
your people.
but yeah, well, fair enough. They're people I grew up with, though. It's the culture I learned.
True, but the people Lyra grew up with just tried to have her convicted of treason. So, could be worse. Well, I suppose you'd be convicted of treason too.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I go home, I have a worse sentence ahead of me.
Yeah, they'll probably just kill you.
Yep. Worst sentence. Death. Really a bummer. Puts a damper on the whole situation.
A temporary setback, to be sure.
Well, no. Seems like a pretty permanent one for me.
Well, that's true. Could be worse. Somebody in your party's already dead.
What?
That's what. That's why I'm trying to figure out the smell. One of you smells like a fresh grave.
Oh, well, again, the Minotaurs kind of just smell like cow all the time.
When was the last time you smelled a cow that smelled like a grave?
Well, they don't smell amazing.
True. All right. Well, I'm gonna go get.
And
I'm gonna go get some rack time.
yeah, no, you do that. I'm gonna watch the horizon a little bit more, and then I'll head to bed.
He just kind of nods to you and he leaves the room. And he walks back into the room that everybody's in. And he kind of, as he walks in, he just kind of just gives a sniff. Kind of looks around the room and kind of narrows his eyes, looking at everyone in the room, and then he just crawls into his bed below Ellis.
At some point, we're gonna wake up to Elrond sniffing us. And that's gonna be a weird conversation to have.
Noozin, are you still awake? Like, you're in your bed, but are you still awake?
Probably. She'd probably be kind of like quietly processing the whole illness as a person thing, and there's some kind of weird corruption going on. Like someone's fucking with shit, and she's like, "But who?" You know.
You would you would watch kind of from your half asleep state then, as Elrond crawls into his bed and then takes the 4 swords he has and uses them as reinforcing braces. Like under the bed, like he's jamming them in so that they're like providing structural support to the bed above him.
Noozin would just kind of be like, yeah, that's probably for the best. Like, just kind of a small, like, nod to herself. Like, you know, at least this man's not, you know, sleeping on a wing and a prayer, I guess.
Satisfied with his feat of engineering, Elrond just rolls over and literally seconds later you hear snoring.
That's a skill.
It is a skill. It's a very valuable skill.
Same skill Loolin has. I'm very used to it. Pretty sure we established that like the very first time we stayed in an inn.
Lyra, haven't you slept in your own room like your entire life?
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. For
Cool.
sure.
Give me give me a wisdom saving throw to see if you can sleep with Loolin,
Okay.
Elrond, and Elnis all snoring in this room.
Oh, I'm so excited. Wisdom save.
Fail the roll. Fail the roll.
Noozin's like, this sounds more like home than I've felt it in months.
Oh wait, that's
You succeed. You can fall asleep.
okay. Weird. It looked like I
I
rolled
don't
a 5.
want to go in and wake her up now.
Literally steps on the squeakiest board in the room.
And like everybody just wakes up and looks at you.
Elliot walks into the room, and as Noozin watches, he pries every individual board on the floor with his toe to see which one's the squeakiest, and then jumps on top of it. But Elliot, as you are staring out the back of the ship, you see in the sunset just a series of black dots appear on the horizon.
Oh? Are they like shadows of trees popping into view?
No. They're like in the sky.
Interesting. Do I think it's like magical in nature?
They're in the distance and getting bigger, so you're probably smart enough to realize it's just stuff flying towards you.
Fair enough.
And as the dots get closer, you start catching glints of gold off them.
And so they are like quickly approaching.
Yes.
I'm gonna go wake Lyra up. Like
Thanks.
tiptoeing through the room and only waking Lyra up and like
Yeah.
pulling her back to the back window.
What's? Oh my god, what's happening?
Well,
I was asleep.
She was using her books as structural support.
yeah, I know you were asleep, but there's. Do you see those off in the distance coming towards us?
What? So we're. I'll be led back then, and we're looking out.
Yeah.
Yeah. What the hell are those?
I don't know. They're approaching faster than I'm
I
happy with.
recognize them.
Roll intelligence or history. Your call.
Oh, okay. Wait. Let's see which one's better. History is definitely better. I keep rolling so low. Okay.
Just to answer, you don't recognize them from the distance you're at, Lyra. Just to answer the comment you put in the chat, Isaac, about being one blow from caving in. You're both wizards. You're always one blow from caving in.
True.
True. I am, by definition, paper thin.
There are only 2 things about Elliot that are paper thin: his skin and his cover story.
Accurate.
That's a lot of things.
Forged documents.
Last name that none of us knew.
Any bit of prodding will get through both of them.
Sharp words, a half-dull knife, anything will do.
But as these things are getting closer to the back of your ship, they kind of start to fall into almost a formation.
But they
Ooh,
look like
okay.
they're coming for us, right?
Yeah, do they look like battleships or something?
They're much smaller than a ship would be, Lyra.
Oh.
But
Can
they're
I
close
see
enough now that you
pilots?
can see that the glints are coming, the golden glints are coming from the top of them, and whatever is flying towards you is definitely a creature with wings.
Oh geez, these are those guys from the circus. I feel like this is gonna be really bad.
If this airship gets shot down, fall in my general vicinity.
Great, we should go wake everyone else up. This might be
Are
bad.
you sure?
Yeah. Like, I'm pretty sure.
I mean, it's on your head. I only woke you up because I know you can't hurt me.
Rude. I could if I wanted, okay?
Yeah, but you don't wanna.
Yeah, that's true. I don't wanna. Okay, let's go wake everyone else up.
You got this.
Okay.
Elliot's like, I woke you up so that you could wake everybody else. Because if they punch me, they won't feel bad, but if they punch you, they will.
Exactly. Look, it's all a psychological game, and I don't want to be thrown off an airship because I woke somebody up.
Look, the windows don't even open.
I have no doubt that if a minotaur threw me at that wall, the wall would explode.
Oh damn, you might be. Okay, I'm gonna go wake everyone up.
All right.
Noozin, Loolin, Elnis, Elrond, Alrond.
The Elrond debacle?
I think something bad is happening.
You're gonna have to
It's
speak
the-
over the. You're gonna have to speak up over the cacophony of snoring.
Wake up! Lyra's gonna try to pull Noozin, pull Noozin's hand, wake up.
Noozin kind of rolls her neck and opens her eyes and is like, Lyra, it can't be day already.
No, it's not. But we got a big problem.
Elliot's still not convinced there's a problem. Elliot's half convinced these are just eagles coming by, you know?
As
The big problem is that I have a tic tac in my lung.
As the first, it'll dissolve. As the first two buzz by the back of the ship, Elliot, and head towards the front, you realize these are most definitely not eagles.
Oh, that's good. Are there people on them?
Yes, there
Are
are.
they being
They
ridden?
are wearing shiny golden armor.
Like the ones we.
Oh shit! Elliot is actually gonna run into the room. You guys awake yet? I think that we actually might have an issue.
Be sure to move the token.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah. Okay.
Noozin!
Wake up!
Loolin! Loolin, wake up! I'm just gonna start slapping Loolin.
Oh my god!
Loolin! Loolin, get out of bed!
Lulin's probably gonna slap back.
Oh god.
Both of you
You're
roll
gonna kill
strength.
me.
That's not what I wanted.
That's probably for the best, though.
Yeah.
Elliot, you slap Loolin, he kind of weakly smacks you back.
Swatting at you like a fly.
He's hitting you like I hit my alarm clock to turn it off.
Yes.
Just kind of that
there's
reaching
baddies
out
on birds. There's baddies on birds, Loolin! Noozin! This is actually bad.
Lyra's gonna throw her least favorite book at Alron.
Don't hit the pillar!
No, he just gets crushed.
So
That's a load-bearing pillar.
as Elrond turns around to see what's going on, you guys just watch as a travel-sized book just hits him right in the forehead.
Sorry, I thought you weren't awake yet, and we have a real problem. I think we're being attacked.
He kind of like takes a hand and holds it out and puts it against the side of the ship. He goes, "We're still flying."
Yeah,
Yeah,
Noozin is listening for sounds of people fighting in the area.
No, look out the window. Look out the window.
If you look out the window right now, you would see that these guys in the golden armor on these what were they called? What are the Toby Drakes called, Sky?
Lion drakes.
Yeah. These guys on the lion drakes are just like circling around the ship as it flies.
Noozin kind of perks up and goes, "Yep, that does look like a problem."
Yeah.
All right, guys.
I mean-
If we get shot down, fall around me.
Okay.
Just as a general briefing for everyone. First
Oh.
come, first serve. Sounds good.
Okay.
Elrond's gonna kind of look at you and he's gonna go, "Why?"
Well, so we don't all die, and only some of us die. Anyways, should we deal with the problem?
Hey, Elliot.
Yeah.
Or I guess just Isaac out of character. What do you think happens if you cast Featherfall and the ship's still falling at a normal speed and you're inside it?
Well, you get out. You throw yourself out.
Because I don't actually know the ruling on that. But I
True.
feel like you would just rapidly approach your death pinned to the ceiling of the ship.
Yeah.
We're being honest.
Well, I mean,
Well,
yeah, you'd probably get you
Arguably,
wouldn't
it's
die
relative
of
to your
fall.
frame of reference. So,
That's true.
If
You
you
know,
have to
I
leap-
guess if the wood on the ceiling hasn't been repaired in a long enough amount of time, there's a statistically high chance you just go straight through it.
well, even just like your reference frame, when you're in the ship falling, you're not falling. You're in a ship with no gravity. So you get out the ship, and then you're falling.
Sure.
Look, it's physics, all about the reference frame. You could rule however you please, but I think it's relative to whatever you are falling towards. And so if you're not falling, you're just floating, you're not falling. Relative.
Are you
Anyways.
guys still looking out the windows?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
As you're looking out the windows, one of them kind of glances over and sees you, Lyra, just staring out the window at them. And he kind of like leans back, and you can see him shout something, and he points to your window.
Guys.
Leave
Oh, that's
the
not
room.
good. That's not good.
They pointed at me.
To the center of the ship.
Okay. Let's go to the center. Is there any like
Has Elness woken up yet?
Elness has not, like, he's awake, but he doesn't really look like he cares.
You're gonna care when something busts through that window.
Elness kind of looks at Elrond, looks at the window, and then looks back at you, Noozin. And you just watches his face, like, just suddenly goes almost devoid of emotion. Like, this man has gone, like, he's gone from not caring to, like, straight up apathy as you see emotion leaves his face, and he goes, whatever comes through that window is going to care a lot more than I am.
Okay.
Elliot.
Noozin has
Hardcore.
a
Center of the
slight.
ship.
There's a bit of admiration in her soul for that. Like she's like, damn, that was really cool.
Yeah, well, the way he said it was a lot more menacing than he has been up to this point.
It's still cool.
Noozin's like, this man is my idol.
God tier
Game
individual
respect
right
game.
here.
From the back of the ship, you hear the sound of a shattering window.
Wait, we're at the back of the ship.
From, like, where Isaac previously was.
Ah.
Elliot is
Well,
going to turn around as he is currently standing in the doorway.
The doors to the reading rooms closed when you left them, so you can't see anything that's going on there.
Are there
Are
any
other
like tables I can flip and throw in front of the doors?
Not really, no.
Alright.
Do we know if there's like any way to get outside of the ship? Like any hatches or anything?
Well, there's a broken window now.
There's
True.
the stairs.
The stairs don't go
Where do the
anywhere.
stairs?
No, but they're folded up. I bet you there's a rope we can cut, and they just.
Oh. That's true.
I
Do we
guess
really want to abandon the
what I-
entire airship?
Well, no, I don't know. I feel like we just no. I don't think we want to do it now, but I do think we want to know our escape route, if if we need to.
As you got so Elrond kind of like scoops up his 4 swords.
Yeah, I've
It
got my
starts-
battle axe out.
And starts strapping on armor, and he makes his way over to the door and kind of just steps out into the hallway.
If this is a new day, I'll cast Mage Armor. Otherwise, I already have it.
It is not.
Cool.
Elnis kind of rolls out, and you just watch Noozin as he lifts up the mattress that he was sleeping on and just pulls out a monster of a battle axe.
Yeah.
Like this, for perspective, this axe is easily as tall as Lyra is,
Damn.
and probably about twice as wide.
Wow.
Big man, big axe.
Yeah, everything big. As you guys are like kind of trying to figure out what to do, you hear more glass shattering in the dining cars.
Guys, this is a
We
bad
are-
time to mention it, but I don't have the key anymore, so that's not an option.
Oh, okay. Good to know. Okay, so
Just don't rely on that, you know?
question: are the windows big enough that the Minotaurs could get through if we smashed them?
Oh yeah.
Okay, you guys. The plan, if we need to escape, is to run out one of the windows. Okay, we have to go all together. I could levitate someone. Okay, so that's the plan.
Oh, great. This is gonna bode entirely. This is gonna go
This is
amazingly.
the escape plan. Hopefully, we won't have to do that because I don't really want to take my chances with falling out of the sky. Okay, everyone aware of the backup plan?
Yeah, I mean,
Okay, great.
If
we should get out of
if
this
one of us
tiny room.
falls unconscious, aka one of the wizards, grab them and just jump with them out of the window.
Jeez, I think with you.
Sorry, if I fall unconscious, grab me, jump with me out the window. We'll be fine.
okay,
Okay,
that I can
good,
definitely
good.
do.
Let's go to a bigger space that's not tiny.
We definitely heard glass shattering from in there, so
Yeah.
Lyra led the way, and we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, I'm leading the way.
Cool. Roll initiative.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Okay. I guess we could have planned more. I don't know. It's fine.
Nah, planning's overrated.
I missed my +8 in initiative that Squall has.
Mm,
Damn. Sometimes people just be ready.
Sometimes. I do be
Oh,
rolling an 11.
alrighty. Let me add all you nerds to the turn
Alright.
order.
Get
And you guys can put in your own stats.
oh, I see.
Damn, illness pop off.
All right, go off, Elnis. Yeah. Man's going first.
I feel like that's really good for us.
Well, except for that he didn't follow us.
Oh shoot, yeah. Never mind. Not good.
Yeah, the two people who didn't follow you are in the other room. Now I gotta roll for this guy. Damn it, just give me a roll.
Isaac, don't forget to fill your initiative in.
Also true.
We lose Isaac.
I'm here. Sorry.
Oh, okay. I saw that you rolled it.
Alrighty. Did I add this guy to the turn order yet? I did. God, I'm bad at my job.
It's just how it be.
So, Lyra, you move into this room and you see one of the guys in gold armor standing there just looking back at you. And now that you're closer to him, you can see that underneath the gold armor, their skin is almost a translucent, like, whitish gray and is glowing as well.
Ew.
Damn, you guys ever see the sun?
They saw too much sun.
So does he look like he's gonna like attack right away, or?
Well, right now he's just kind of looking at you.
Oh,
Hello!
hi.
Welcome to the ship!
What's
From behind you guys in the room you guys just left, you hear the sound of glass shattering. And you hear a yell, a roar, and then a scream from the inside of the room.
nice? Like, Elness has that handled then.
Loolin, it is your turn.
Cool beans. The person that's like directly around the corner. That
That is
bad
all
person?
round. That is all round.
Okay.
No smack all round.
It's been such a while since we've done combat.
We ain't done combat since we killed Derek. That bitch.
I know.
True.
Derek killed us?
To be clear for anyone who's not caught up, Derek was a red dragon wormling.
Well, yeah,
Derek
Derek
was
killed
lit.
us, but
Yeah.
then we killed Derek, so...
How far am I to bad person?
I want to be clear. The bad people are the ones that are glowing gold. Before we just watch Loolin run up and murk a civilian.
Oh yeah, wait, so are those civilians actually there then?
Yes.
And what are they doing?
Right now screaming.
Oh, okay, cool. That's probably appropriate.
So
Looking very helpful.
There's currently just this dude, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
He's the only one you are aware is on the ship, although you did hear glass shatter from back here.
Loolin gonna investigate. 5, 10, 15, 20.
How are you doing? You just like peeking
Lulin's
the
just
door
gonna
open?
kick down the door with his hammer. With his big hammer.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Inside the room, brushing themselves off from shattered glass and over the sound of how... So when you kick the door open, the very first thing you notice is that it is almost immediately just ripped out of this broken window.
Oh.
As you see a man just standing inside the room looking at you.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk up and bonk.
Roll to bonk.
No. I don't
Five and
bonk.
everything.
You walk up to Bonk, and as you swing your hammer, this guy just kind of looks at you and almost in slow motion just steps out of the way. Elliot,
Yes,
it is your turn.
this is ideal. I am going to give a good old cast of... Sorry, I'm just assessing my options. I was already doing that, but I'm doing it more now. Magic missile. Well, actually, has this guy said anything? Like,
No.
people have talked at him.
No, he hasn't even... Well, none of you guys have talked to him yet. So far, there's just a bunch of screaming people in this room.
I'm going to use my nice free speech action and be like, bud, what are you doing here?
He looks at you and yells something back in a language you don't understand.
Oh.
Wait,
Son
do
of a
you
bitch.
speak
Oh,
Celestial?
do I understand? I do.
Yes.
He yells, "Lay down your weapons and you will be taken peacefully."
Okay, I'll translate real quick. He wants to take us somewhere. He said if we lay down our weapons, we'll be peacefully. I don't really want to go with him. I'm gonna reply in Celestial if I can right now. Where are you trying to take us?
He just looks back at you and says, "To the king."
That sounds bad. He wants to take us to the king. That sounds bad. I don't think we should go.
I am in agreement.
Alright, well, that's my speech used up for the turn, and honestly, whatever. If you guys don't want to, sounds good to me. Magic missile.
As you hold your hand out and the magic spirals around and shoots out at him, he looks at you as almost a golden radiance covers him and just eats the magic missile.
No magic. No magic.
Well, you both of the wizards, you guys have been in enough like practice fights at the college to recognize that he just used the shield spell.
Oh.
No magic.
No magic.
Alright, well, I'm gonna just, move. Wrong window. There we go. Move 2.5 feet to the left.
2.5.
You move a full 5 feet, fucker.
Oh.
I'm not doing this half in one square, half in another bullshit.
Okay.
Alrighty then. Wait, did I already have Loolin go?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is the turn order not? Oh,
Well,
you guys both had
he-
16s. It readjusted it. Okay.
Yeah, it's equal.
You go back there. All right. Loolin, as this guy steps out of the way, what are your feelings about that?
I woke up. I missed. I'm upset.
Well, you're not like concerned about how deftly he moved out of the way.
No. Loolin fought against the dragon.
Fair. From behind you, you hear Alron's voice yell, "Duck."
Lulin's gonna like half like turn his head. Goose.
You see Alron sprinting directly at you.
Loolin ducks as fast as a minotaur can.
So you duck right as Alron jumps. And Alron sails right in between your horns as he just full on 2 feet to the chest drop kicks this asshole out the back of the fucking ship.
Jeez.
Like, literally just full force kicks this dude in the chest and just launches him out of the ship. And as
Moving
Elrond goes, he reaches out and he catches the window frame with his hand as he almost goes out after the guy.
Can I make a dexterity check to
Grab him.
grab him?
Just give me an athletics check.
Cool beans. These rolls today.
You have a hold. You have a hold of his other hand, the one that's not holding the window frame, but it's not a great hold.
Gotcha.
Noozin, it is your turn.
All right. Well, we've decided to fight. Elliot's first attack didn't do much of anything. So I'm gonna go ahead and rage, which means that I need to roll on my wild magic table. Where is the table?
Gib wild magic.
Give wild magic.
Gib wild magic. Nothing would be better than if right now your wild magic make anti-magic field happen.
Oh my god!
That would make me so happy.
Amazing.
Alrighty. What table are you using?
It's on D&D Beyond. If you go to the Barbarians and you go down to Path of Wild Magic, there's a D8 table. And depending on what number I get determines which effect takes.
Yes.
Okay, so
Roll me that D8.
Yep, I'm rolling that D8. A 3.
Yes!
An intangible spirit, which looks like a flumph or pixie, your choice, appears within 5 feet of one creature of your choice that you can see within 30 feet of you. At the end of the current turn, the spirit explodes, and each creature within 5 feet of it must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 1d6 force damage until your rage ends. You can use this effect again, summoning another spirit on each of your turns as a bonus action.
What?
So,
Flumph. What's a flumph?
Oh,
Yeah.
no, so you don't get the choice. It's going to be a flump.
yeah, it has to be a
What is
flump.
it? I'm so excited.
I'm glad we're on the same page.
Of course we're on the same. Who would choose a pixie over a flump?
Just so
You're gonna see it in a second, Rosie.
yeah,
Really, based on name alone, I'm in a.
you can tell that I'm getting it ready to put on the screen, can't you, Sky?
Yes.
I fucking love flumps.
I'm so excited.
I'm gonna make it big so chat can see it real quick before I make it small. I'm assuming you're making it appear next to this guy.
I actually want it to appear behind him, since it's within 30 feet.
Okay.
In the space directly behind him. There it is!
Oh
Look at
my
him!
God.
Bask in the glory of flump.
Bask
Adorable.
in his glory.
Wow.
What a little guy, honestly. Yeah, perfect. So then I can run up 5, 10, 15, 20, and I'm gonna swing at him.
Alright, roll to hit.
Okay. It's you don't get, is it advantage? No.
For flanking? Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Oh, okay, it is. That's what I was like, wait. Alright. So, not super great. Well, better than that.
That will hit,
So
though.
18 to hit. Okay.
That will hit. God damn.
The damage roll was terrible, though, so 6 damage.
Wait, why did you roll twice?
You said roll at advantage.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry.
Because of flanking.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna swing it do a less than ideal hit, but a hit nonetheless, and then use my last 10 feet to back off because I know that the flumph is gonna explode. So 5.
You're gonna take
10.
an attack of opportunity.
That's fine.
Okay.
I don't want to get exploded.
Well, it's within 5 feet. It explodes.
Oh, I guess because it's so then I wouldn't get encompassed in it because I put it behind him. Okay,
Yes.
then I'll just stay. That's fine.
Okay. Alrighty. Lyra.
Okay. I am going to. I think I want to go forward just a little bit, and I want to use Tasha's Mind Whip, which is a intelligence saving throw.
Oh yeah. What's the
target.
save, by the way, Noozin?
The save. Or Noozin?
Yeah.
Ah.
What's the saving throw for that flumph explosion?
It is dexterity saving throw.
Yes, but what is the save? You are a wild magic barbarian. You have a spell save modifier.
Oh, do I? Where would I find?
He rolled a
that?
3. I don't think it matters.
Okay.
You watch as the flumph just goes poof behind him and just knocks him forward.
Nice.
Truly ideal.
Dungeon Doggo, relax. Please.
The DC is 12. I found it.
Okay. So Lyra, what's the DC on Tasha's Mind Whip?
14.
And what kind of save is it?
Intelligence.
It will fail.
Let's go! 3d6 psychic damage, and it can't take a reaction until the end of its next turn.
Is that a charm? What kind of? Hang on, I'm just gonna look it up.
Okay. It's a second level enchantment. And I rolled an 8 for the damage.
Okay. It takes 8 damage as you watch this guy kind of just recoil.
Cool.
He holds a hand up to his head. The cut from where Noozin cut him, you kind of see like a golden ichor just flowing out. And he is going to take a swing at Noozin. Because Noozin is right in front of him.
Yep, that tracks.
Sorry, one more thing. I read more on the spell. On its next turn, it must choose whether it gets a move, action, or bonus action, and it only gets one of those.
It is going to take its action to use its multi-attack. So, what's your AC, Noozin?
12.
The first attack will miss. And the second attack will hit. And you will take 6 damage. 6 bludgeoning damage. As he just hits you with this golden mace.
Is that halved already?
You will take 3 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. I have taken 3 damage.
Alright. Inside the room with Elnis, you hear, like, frantic, almost like screeching, and the flapping of wings as you just... Lyra, you can kind of see through this window.
Mm-hmm.
You would see one of the drakes, like, approach the window, and you just watch this monstrous hand come out, grab it by the neck, and just drag it through the open window.
Whoa, okay.
Illness is having a snack.
Wow.
Dungeon Doggo is rolling to attack as well.
Oh my gosh.
Alrighty. Loolin, it is your turn.
I'm going to help Mans from stop grabbing the window.
Alright. You drag Elrond back into the ship, and he looks at you, he goes, thanks.
Not a problem.
Not really how I wanted to go, to be honest.
I wouldn't have let ya.
He kind of like kind of like looks. He like turns and leans out the window, and he goes, "Oh yeah, we gotta go."
Yeah. Loolin's going to move back out here. Was there anything in this room?
It is just another reading room, but you haven't checked it yet. The door's still closed.
Gotcha. Loolin's going to peer the door open.
You open the door, and the reading room inside is pristine. Nothing has come through it.
Okay.
God, Dungeon Doggo, you have to wait your turn on initiative.
20.
You don't just get to make multi-attack bites indefinitely.
Where's your speed on? Oh, I see it, 30.
Dungeon Doggo's like, I do whatever the fuck I want to, human. Just so you know.
Maybe
Right?
Dungeon Doggo is a monk, not a barbarian.
And Loolin's going to finish his turn by moving.
Dungeon Doggo needs to learn that chaotic stupid is not in alignment.
That's all she knows.
Oh, critical hit. Dungeon Doggo is being weakened by scratches. Now I'm gonna smack you in the face with your own ear. What a way to go. Rosie rolled a 7. What? What?
I can't believe you've done this, Rosie.
I have been
I
banned.
did it.
You're banned from your own stream,
Yeah.
and you're all unmodded.
It's okay. They still have editor rights. Hey, stop being scratchy. What do you
My
want?
master plan has been revealed, or it's even completed.
It is completed.
Ugh.
So, Loolin was looking in the other room.
Yeah. Inside the other... Wait, which room? You moved your token. Which room were you looking in?
I was looking in this one.
Okay, yeah. Inside that room is just a pristine reading room. Stop biting me!
And then I finished my turn and moved closer to the team.
Okay. Elliot, it is your turn.
Ideal. Let's see here. Sorry, I'm just reassessing, as I always do.
Doing his OODA loop.
What is holding the stairs up?
Currently it looks like metal bolts.
Oh, metal. Wild. Little did the designers of this ship know, bolt is only as good as what's around it.
True.
I mean, I'm sure under
Which
a
could
certain
very well
amount of
be.
heat or stress, the bolts would give.
Right.
I would like to point out
Oh,
these
wait a
guys
second.
are also wearing full plate gold armor.
Heat metal. Thanks. You're right. Um,
I'm so glad you remembered that you have heat metal.
well, I just continually think about, because I was going to heat the bolts and be like, I'll catch the ship on fire, and we'll all die. Which, honestly, we might want to fake our deaths so these people think we're dead anyways, because I feel like they're just going to keep coming after us. But I will definitely heat metal on this guy's sword handle.
You mean the handle of his mace?
Oh, sorry, the pitcher he's holding a sword. But yeah, mace works too.
Yeah, well, I only have so many tokens.
Yeah, I know, sorry. I was... Look, my
I
reading
only-
comprehension isn't what it used to be.
Dungeon Doggo, no! I don't... Okay, Dungeon Doggo, I legitimately have no idea what you want. Besides just general stupidity.
Or what do you guys think? Should I make him take off his armor or drop his sword?
I mean, he didn't. I think the armor would probably be better because that makes him easier to hit for me.
And I feel
He
like
didn't
it's
do
more
that.
like a
His-
action.
His
as well.
mace didn't do that. Like, you would have seen me take that hit and, like, laugh it off, basically. So.
That's fair. Yeah, I'm gonna heat metal his chest plate.
Roll damage. Because I don't think there's a save on heat metal.
Okay, let me just quickly look at the spell heat metal.
Man, this doesn't even know the damage his own spells do.
Well, I'm sorry, it's not built in because I got it because I'm a crazy good guesser.
You roll 2d8 fire damage.
Great, I can do that.
Alrighty.
8.
He takes 8 damage, and you watch. So, Noozin, as you watch, his chest plate just begins to glow even brighter, and then he looks at you, and you kind of watch as just smoke starts to curl up around his neck and just drift up past his face, and his face is just a grimace of pain.
Ugh,
He doesn't take it
horrifying.
off.
Do you know how long it takes to take off plate mail?
Well, that's fair. That's fair. I mean,
There's benefits to the fact that only one party member in your party wears armor.
True.
that's fair.
So he needs to roll a con save to see whether or not he has disadvantage on attack rolls
What's his
and
name?
ability check. The save is my spell save, so it is 14.
He rolled an 18. But you
Well,
can still
good
redo
for
the
him.
damage every time.
It's true.
As you watch behind you, Loolin, or as I guess as you kind of hear, Elrond runs out and he kind of turns, sword in hand, kicks this door open, and you just hear a bunch of screaming from inside. He goes, "Sorry, sorry," and just closes the door again. And Noozin, it is your turn.
Okay.
Are you using
I'm
your bonus action to? Yep.
Yeah, I'm resummoning my friend,
The return of Flumph.
the return of Flumph, and then I'm swinging again.
All right, roll to hit.
Still with advantage.
Still with advantage
because
because Flumph is back now.
Yeah. Oh wait, that's a 1? That definitely looks like a 19. Okay. Well, the first one was a 20 to hit, so
That'll hit. Roll damage.
I didn't know that digital dice could be sideways, but you know,
I know that happened to me earlier.
it had both the 19 and the 1 highlighted too, so I guess it just picks arbitrarily when that happens.
It's like you're rolling at advantage. You get to be saved from a 1. Enjoy.
Yeah. You know, that's fair. All right.
So show me that damage.
It is a 14.
Yeah. You swing down your battle axe, and you watch as it hits this guy's already heated armor, and you can almost watch it drag across his chest as the armor like melts before the axe, and it just leaves a gash across his chest, and is just flowing gold liquid as he drops to the ground.
Ooh. So, oh wait, so he drops. Is he like
I took him
down?
out?
He's down.
Ah, okay.
Nice. Okay.
I also have to ask, and I know this is bad for us, but that explodey boy, how much damage is he doing to the ship last time and this time?
Excellent question. Is your turn over, Noozin?
Yeah, that's all I can do.
All right, you guys are out of combat.
Okay, and so is he actually dead, or is he like?
He's dead.
Okay. Well, job.
I'm gonna go
team.
inspect his armor. Does it look like it's
Let it cool
actually
down
gold?
first. Let it cool down first.
Well, I'm not gonna touch it.
Okay.
Silly.
It does look like it's actually gold.
All right, guys, quick.
I still have a giant chunk of silver in my bag.
Well,
We never-
gold is more valuable than silver. Replace it.
Just leave this over here.
Stab it
Like,
into him and
where-
replace it with his armor.
Jeez.
Did the silver spike come from? Anybody? Anybody?
Oh jeez. Is anyone like
Noozin
coming
like
up to talk
wiping
to us? Or...
the gold off on him.
God.
Oh, I guess, do we see any others? Like, do we hear any other commotion going on elsewhere?
You hear a lot of noise outside the ship,
Okay,
but nothing really coming from inside the ship right now.
cool.
Alrighty. So you guys are in the ship. I mean, obviously you're in the ship. You never left the ship, but point stands.
Wait, is your little guy still there? Noozin?
No, he died. He poofed.
That's bad.
Yeah, at the end of my turn, he exploded again.
Oh, damn, okay.
Elliot's gonna see if there's like a lot of structural damage in this area.
There really isn't. He
only-
doesn't deal that much damage.
Yeah, it's 1d6 force damage and only in a 5-foot radius. So.
Loolin, as you stand there, Elnis comes out of the room to your left.
Yeah.
And he is just covered in golden blood. Like, head to toe. His head is also very, very wolf-like and not very minotaur-like. And he kind of just stops and looks at you as he comes out the door.
He's not a cow at all. He's a dog.
Oh my god.
Dog.
Lulu's just gonna look at him. He doesn't really know what to say, but he's going to go to this room back here, and he's going to cast a mending. Right? Do I have that?
The
Yeah,
window,
I'm gonna cast
the plate window is entirely shattered.
No, I meant more so like the structural integrity of the room.
Oh, it never really lost any.
No, I meant more like the walls and shit. Or was it only the window?
The guy came straight through the window.
Gotcha. Okay.
So, why do you think they wanted us?
Allron's. Well, so you guys can still see out the window. These things are still flying around the outside of the ship.
Oh, okay.
Allron's gonna.
Elliot is sort of waiting for people that can
Yeah.
gather in the.
Allron's gonna look at Loolin and Elnis and say, "We should probably meet up with everyone else."
Sure thing.
Per Elliot's request, Noozin would probably take the guy's like gold boots, like shove him to the side and take the gold boots and stick them in her bag.
Nice.
You're trying to take off his armor?
Yes.
Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh boy.
I guess that's how the Keen keeps his guys in check. No.
Oh, thank God. 18.
Where did my d20 go?
Words you never want your DM to say.
Dungeon Doggo, you didn't.
No.
Oh.
We're gonna take a quick intermission.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
We'll be back after the break. Alright, we're back. So yeah, you guys are standing over
not eat the 20.
You guys are standing over this body. You just gave me a wisdom saving throw.
Yes,
as
of
you reach
18.
out to touch this armor, you just feel an aversion to it. Like, you do not want to touch this armor.
Ooh. So I would, Noozin would pull her arm back and be like, ooh, there is something not right about that. And just kind of gestures to the, like, puddle of man.
I'm looking at the fact that Matt rolled a 19 and slammed into the ground and died.
Oh, rip.
Truly a Gwaine move.
Truly a move that Gwaine has already made.
Alright. So, what are you guys doing?
Do we want to get a look outside to see what's going on, or do you think we shouldn't risk it? Because it seemed like they only came in when they saw us.
Typically you, I'd like to point out.
Oh, I'm sure it's all of us. Why would they want me in particular?
Oh. You're important.
Not more than you. Or anyone, actually. All of us.
Yeah, but like, you come from a wealthy family and actually gets the wealth.
We think it
nobody's
was ransom?
nobody's paying ransom for this sorry ass. All I'm saying.
Okay, I don't think it's ransom. Why would a king?
I don't know. It's got to be expensive to maintain that army. They're made of gold. That's pricey.
Okay, that is something to think
Expensive
about.
army to maintain. All I'm saying.
Magical gold, no less.
I'll write that down as a possibility.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Everybody give me a perception check.
Oh, I'm so good at those.
I will perceptify so hard.
You will
6.
not perceptify hard.
Oh.
Noozin is
plus-
very distracted by the shiny armor. Oh no!
So Loolin, you're the only one who notices, besides Elrond and Eldis, who kind of like look up, and they kind of like look over, and they look at each other, then they look at you, and you realize what the sudden change was, and you realize you don't hear the ship's engines anymore.
He's just going to grab Elliot.
Wait, have we started
Hello?
to fall?
You haven't started to fall yet, but the engines are no longer making noise.
Noozin follows suit and just picks up Lyra without like she just does what she just mimics what Loolin's doing.
Elliot's like,
We're picking people up now.
Elnis looks at you both confused and just reaches over and picks up Elrond.
Elliot's like, all right, to a
Uh,
window?
Loolin's gonna go,
Loolin hasn't told anyone what's happening yet.
no, Edged stopped worrying.
To a window!
Oh, jeez. Okay. As someone who knows about airships, do they glide at all, or is this thing gonna like just drop like a rock?
Well, they're built like actual ships,
Mm-hmm.
so they don't glide that well, no.
Okay, cool. Yeah, we have to get out of here. We should sprint.
Back to the room, maybe? One of the places where those things broke through? The only
Yeah.
problem is there's more outside, aren't there? I'm not
fall as fast as we
particularly
fall?
useful in midair.
Yeah. 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 I mean, I would rather not fall down with the ship. I feel like that might be the worst case scenario. You know.
What, you're saying we go hang out by an open window, and then when the ship starts
actually,
falling, we can go?
I think so. Yeah. But wait. Was I want to turn to Elnis and say, wait, is there a lion? Did you kill one that was on a lion drake? Do you think we could grab one of the lion drakes that doesn't have a rider?
He's gonna look at you, and his face is still really like messed up. Like he has sharp teeth, fangs, and all that, and he looks at you, he goes, "It is in fact possible to grab the lion drakes."
Okay, let's do that. Well, let's try at least. So let's run back to our room. And it's not falling yet, right?
No, it's not falling yet.
Okay. Or I guess I'm being held.
Yeah, I'll just carry. She probably set you up on her shoulder, so you could like hold on to a horn and then head back that way.
Piggyback ride.
Lulu's carrying Elliot like a child in his arms.
Lyra just
Elliot
gets to
has
feel
never
extra
been
tall.
so comfortable.
Yeah.
Not even as a child was Elliot held.
Oh, that's so sad.
Elliot does have mommy trauma. I was correct.
God damn, that's tragic.
Trauma.
Anyways.
Trauma.
Yeah, trauma mama.
Oh my god.
It's like drama llama, but trauma mama.
So as you guys arrive at your room, this thing begins to fall.
Oh boy!
Loolin, where are you?
Is there a lion
Loolin-
drake nearby the?
Is there one nearby the window?
Yeah.
No.
I'm
Okay.
guessing Elness murdered it and threw it out.
Yeah.
Okay.
That is an accurate assumption.
So, really
So,
quickly.
Lyra, is there zero chance of you turning this thing back on? Because I would like to point out there's a lot of people on this boat.
Yeah.
Oh, true. Is there zero chance of me turning it back on?
It's not looking
Well,
great.
you turned on that, Elliot. You turned on that one thing in the dungeons. The suit of armor, the electrical one with the markings all over it.
Yeah, but that's
Well, okay. Are the kobolds around? We could try to make a door.
You have not seen the kobold since the cinnamon bun incident.
Okay. Well, okay. We could.
Elliot's
maybe
just gonna
say-
shout, "Reminder to the kobolds, you are invisible if you are here. Help!"
Like, we could maybe save a couple of people because I have levitate, so I could levitate. Like Noozin, who could like hold 2 people probably, and you could
Yes.
featherfall people who could hold other people. But like that's not very many.
No, it is not.
Well,
Loolin, I need you to move your token.
What are we over right now? Are we over water or forest?
You are over. Well, you don't know because you haven't looked out the bottom of the ship.
Okay, I definitely want to look at
From
When
the
you
map
look,
memory, I feel like we remember it would be forest, right?
yeah, when you look out, you just see just super thick, dense forest a couple 100 feet beneath you.
That doesn't look very comfortable, guys.
it. And how
Okay,
fast are we
here's the
falling? Like, do we
question.
think this is gonna like? How long do we have to sit here and talk about it? I guess.
Let's do this. I'm just gonna set a timer for 1 minute, and at the end of that 1 minute, the ship's gonna hit terminal velocity.
Oh boy. If we opened a door to the circus, could the other people on the ship even go through?
Well, they could try, but we don't have the key, so.
Yeah, we don't have the key or the kobolds.
Noozin reaches into...
Elliot's like says that like in the back of his throat as he like feels around the floor for like invisible kobold.
Noozin reaches into her bag and pulls out the coin that she got from the man in black, which nobody else knows about. But it's the same coin that the kobolds had.
Is that a key?
Presumably, yes.
Okay, put it on a door and see if you can open it. And then
Well, if we do this, we're gonna need to do it in a central area where we can get as many people through as possible. Doing it in here, we're not gonna have time to run everybody back here.
Okay. I feel like our best shot here, so that we don't also die, is to put it on the door that's like that's to the center, like this one.
Okay.
And then just get out, like scream something, magic door here, and then get us, and then we can
just
jump
hit
off the
terminal
ship.
velocity.
Okay.
Okay, do it.
You guys have 10 minutes until you hit the ground.
Okay. So we'll run out to the middle area, and I assume all these freaked out people are still around?
Yes, most of them are.
Okay. I guess I'll just yell, "We are opening a magical door! Get over here now or fall to your death!"
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Alright, people begin to group up around you.
Okay.
I sure hope this
Noozin-
works.
I hope it works too. Noozin holds the coin up to a door lock.
All right.
Does it transform or anything?
Nothing happens.
Oh fuck it. Can I try flipping it?
Sure.
Does that do anything?
You flip the coin, and as it gets to the top of its arc, it dissolves.
There we go.
There we go. What? Nothing's happening.
Is anything happening?
Is anything happening? That's the question.
Not right now.
I like the idea that it was a stationary door, and now it's 200 feet above us.
Oh god.
Damn. Okay. I have an idea. So I can levitate. If we could pry up like a big surface, I can levitate. I think up to 500 pounds, which would be some people.
Hold on.
Mhm.
Loolin's going to plant his feet against the wall. Then he's going to take the door off of his back and place it against the wall.
Because he
'Cause he
thought
still
they
has
needed
the-
that door.
It's a door nonetheless.
Noozin turns the handle and opens it.
You open it, and you see the wall of the ship behind the door.
God damn it.
And then you
Okay.
hear almost like an electrical sound coming from behind you all.
Hello?
Turn
Okay.
around.
You watch as like almost a glowing rift appears, and the man in black steps through it.
Okay. Hey, we're about to die. Can you help these people? Can we move them to the circus?
When he comes through the door, this is important information. When he comes through the door, he is bleeding from multiple wounds,
Ah, Jesus.
and there is blood just running out of his nose.
That's
But-
not ideal.
Get lost on the way here?
This was a bad way to come because we are currently falling out of the sky. I don't know how much you know about.
Lulin's
situation
going to cast Cure Wounds on him.
He looks at you, Loolin, and kind of just nods to you
Well, shit. He gets 2.
and thanks. And then
He's like real stretching across the room.
and then
barely
Noozin,
touched him.
he looks at you. He goes, and he goes, I've never been quite as grateful for a summoning.
Hopefully
you
we can help each other, maybe?
Well, it looks like they hit you at the same time they hit us in the hedge.
Yeah, seems likely.
So
I
is the
was able.
circus taken?
The circus is holding.
Okay,
Got it,
well,
but
so
you weren't.
we're about to die. Yeah. As well.
So we need
Can
a
any
door
of the
there,
rest
or
of you cast any magic? Noozin points to the rest of the people that have gathered around.
The people are kind of just looking at you, Noozin.
Ah, useless.
all right? Straight question, Man in Black. Can you open a doorway out of here? If not, we're bailing ship.
Yes, I can.
Okay, do it. Let's go.
Can we move other people through it that don't know about the circus?
So about that.
So about that.
I can open a doorway for maybe 5 or 6 people. Myself included.
So bail ship it is, because that's not even enough for our party.
Yeah,
Plus
there's 7 of us right now, so including you, so welcome to the crew. We're jumping off the ship.
I guess.
If you jump
Yeah,
off the
we're-
ship, they're gonna eat you alive. And
Well,
this
what
is
are
him
we meant to
saying this
do?
in character. From behind you, Elliot, you just hear a voice. You just hear Elrond's voice say, "I'll stay."
No.
What? No, you can't do that.
Lyra, he looks at you, he goes, "It is quite literally my job."
Well, no, it's not. You're fired. Come with us.
No, it's not. You're fired. Come with us.
You're fired. I like that.
He kind of walks up to you, Lyra, and he just like he wraps his arms around you in a hug and he goes, "Fine, I'll stay."
Okay,
And then
good.
he looks at the man in black and goes, "Velkin, do it." And you guys hear the noise as the door opens, and then Lyra, you feel yourself shoved into the door.
No, that's so sad. Oh.
I'm gonna take off my amulet. Well,
Yeah.
I really don't
If you're
want
not
to.
gonna take it off, Noozin's gonna take it from you. So you
Right,
have
well,
a
yeah.
choice.
I'm gonna take off my amulet and say, "Jump." This will activate right before you hit the ground.
He kind of catches the amulet and he goes, and he looks at you. He goes, "I appreciate that."
You're welcome. Don't be in the ship or under the ship.
Yeah. Elna, he kind of gestures to the portal. He goes, "You guys better go. I have a lot of people to figure out how to save."
Yeah. And then Elliot's gonna just walk through the door.
All right. So Elliot and Lyra, since you guys are through the door, you find yourself standing inside the circus. But there is some sort of protective barrier around the entire thing, and there are things slamming into the barrier.
Also, what the fuck? I just got pushed in here.
Do what you gotta do.
I really thought
I
that
can't believe
fire
you just
would
fired
work.
that man. He's
I
about
thought
to
it would
die.
work. I
Really,
thought it
really
would work.
cutting deep.
I thought he would come.
Do you even have higher firing abilities?
I don't know. I don't think I do.
On the other side of the portal, Elrond is just kind of looking at you, Noozin and Loolin. Noozin, Loolin, any?
Noozin is just looking very conflicted, but has to respect the warrior's choice, and then looks at Elness and says, "Are you coming?"
Elness nods and just steps through the portal.
Okay.
Loolin's gonna go through the portal, but he's gonna salute to him.
Elrond just kind of waves at you as you go through. And then Noozin, as you're the only one left on the other side.
Mm-hmm.
Elrond looks at you and looks at the man in black and just smiles. And then out of his pocket he pulls a coin and just holds it up in front of you.
Noozin just kind of like nods, looks at the man in black, and then steps through.
Alright. As you step through, and let me get your guys' map changed real quick.
Elliot's going wild. He's all over the place. Oh my god. Oh, wow. He learned to teleport. They all learned to teleport.
So Noozin, you step through the portal right as the ground is like coming up on the ship. Stop moving around.
Sorry.
I'm serious. Stop moving around. I'm trying to change your map, and I have to get your tokens.
Copy pasta.
But yes, you guys are now in the circus. And it is, there's, as I said, as you guys come through, you hear the sounds of just really loud explosions as things are slamming into this protective barrier that's over the circus.
Oh wow. Looking around, do we see anyone else about?
Looking around, you see a lot of the performers, or a lot of the like regular people who were here from different time periods, or seem to just not be here anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the performers, it seems, are like around the edges of the camp.
Okay.
But you guys
Can
step
I?
through and the door closes behind you.
Okay, I want to go up to one of the performers and say, like, what's going on? Like, what's the situation here?
The performer kind of turns and looks back at you, and it's a Wanti pureblood. They kind of have the scales, the tail,
Mhm.
and
Hmm.
they look back at you, and they go, "Celestials are attacking."
Okay, so not much here than where we were before. Is there anything we can do to help?
The performer just kind of shrugs. It seems like they're more just standing at the wall watching what's going on outside of it, rather than actually doing anything productive.
Okay. Looking outside, is there anyone like fighting, or is it all the barrier?
It seems to be the Celestials outside, just attacking the barrier, trying to find a way through.
Can I look at this barrier and like see if it looks like it's doing good, or if it looks like it's breaking, or?
Roll Arcana. It looks fine.
Okay.
What's the highest you've rolled today?
I don't know, like 5, I think.
Oof.
Oh no.
It's been bad.
If it was a candy dice, you could eat it.
True.
Dungeon Doggo thinks all dice are candy dice.
True. Okay.
They're crunchy and delicious.
I guess Lyra will turn to the group and be like, well, what now?
Now we get out of this area.
Yeah, I guess.
I suppose we set the... Well, do
you
we
think
even
should
need to
wait
stop
if
at
anyone comes
Isomont?
back?
Or should we just try and travel to the Arakakra Nation?
Call it what it's named. You made me spell it. You call it what it's named. All of you.
Bourgeoisie.
You're welcome.
Well, I think we should try to get all the way if we're gonna try to travel to a place we haven't been before.
The man in black is like you know when somebody gets done running and they're like hands on their knees panting.
Mm-hmm.
That is what he's doing right now.
Oh, he's with us?
Yeah, he came through.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't.
He's on the map, Rosie.
I don't know. He looks like a portal.
He is the portal. Well, he
Just
kind of is, but...
for anyone who's new in chat and needs a reminder of what the man in black looks like.
Make him big.
This him.
Ah, pixels. Oh, there we go.
I don't know why Loolin's above him.
Loolin's just so powerful.
Why do I have
Loolin's so
double?
strong.
I have double Loolin on my screen for some reason.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, that is what the man looks like. The man in black.
Double moo cow.
Or, as we now know him, Velkin. Or I know him, I guess, specifically. No, everyone was there when he said that name, wasn't it?
Yeah, but it really came down to how many people caught it. But yeah.
My notes did.
I imagine Lyra caught it because that was probably one of the more traumatic memories in her life. But yeah, he's like hands on his knees panting.
Well, you want to come with?
Kind of looks at you all. He goes, I can't open another door.
I mean, there's ways to travel through this place that aren't just opening doors, right?
He looks at you. He goes, actually traveling.
Well, I mean, I don't know how many other options we have here. We jumped out of one fight and into another, so.
He kind of looks at you. He goes, my fight's not falling at 100 feet per second.
True. That is true. So are you asking us to stay and help?
We need to come up with a plan. And I need to fill you all in on some things.
I do think that would be helpful, yes.
Okay. You look like you need to sit down. Should we go sit down somewhere?
He kind of looks at you and he just goes, no time. And he just walks into the main circuit tent. Circus
Okay.
tent.
I'll follow.
Yep, same. I assume we'll all follow.
Yeah, I'm waiting for Isaac to get back.
He must be having internet issues.
I know he gone because only see hat.
Oh no!
Oh, that's so sad.
He ran away so fast, only the hat was left spinning in the air.
Ugh, I didn't expect him to give the amulet away, not gonna lie.
I didn't give him a choice.
Yep.
If he wasn't gonna give it to him, I was gonna snatch it off of him.
Just beat the shit out of him and take it.
Well, I mean, presumably he's wearing it, so I would have just yoinked it off his neck. What's he gonna do? Stop me?
Okay, so you said yoink it off his neck, but what I pictured is Noozin walking up to Elliot and him like looking up and Noozin just putting one hand entirely over his face. And then just grabbing the amulet with the other one and pulling it off.
I mean, that's not inaccurate. He just like flails his arms a little bit like, no! But he made the choice to be selfless, so I'm proud of him.
Mm-hmm.
Shows a lot of character
So
development for the
proud.
guy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. So, anybody doing anything fun while we wait for Isaac to get back?
No, but I still think the Tic Tac is in my lungs.
I mean,
Which is really upsetting to me.
we only have 20 minutes left, so we can actually wrap it there. That's actually a not bad spot.
I want to know what's happening. I need explanations before we
Isaac came
end
back.
this. Good. Yay!
I almost
Sorry.
ended the session.
I would have been
There's just
upset.
some light electrical work going on, and my computer turned off. It's fine.
Ah, I see.
The worst part is, for some reason, I don't have the moo cow emote.
Fake fan.
Fake fan.
Glass.
Oh wait, I do have
That
the
does
moo
not
cow
make-
emote.
Yeah,
It's
I was gonna say, didn't you like just resubscribe?
Yeah, it's just not. I literally typed in moo cow when I was looking it up, and it's not called moo cow.
No, it's called Cow Time.
All right, but he leads you all. So Eldest says he's gonna go help, like see what he can do to help, and just kind of walks away. The
Classic.
rest of you,
I don't like that.
the rest of you follow the man in black into the tent.
Mhm.
And when you guys get inside the tent, he kind of like he walks to the first row and just kind of like sprawls out on a bench. And he goes, "Okay, I'm sure you have questions."
Yeah, plenty. I guess
Who's
first
the
of which,
king? And is it bad we disagreed to meet him?
yeah, well, I was gonna say, why do they want us?
Because you're investigating the trees.
Oh, jeez. Okay. What's going on with the trees?
The trees are locks. So, let's imagine the world as a big chest, right?
Mm-hmm.
And there are 5 compartments in the chest, and there are 5. Well, there's 4 compartments in the chest, and there are 4 locks on the inside of the chest, and then 1 big lock on the outside of the chest.
Mm-hmm.
When the elves, and he kind of glances at Elliot, attacked the world tree, they broke one of the locks and made the rest of them weak enough that the things they were locking up could escape.
I'd like to point out I was against the war.
He kind of looks at you, he goes, "I don't care."
Yeah, I did. That's why I'm in exile. Ignore the news.
Ignore the news.
Wait, so who put these locks?
I did.
Oh. Why?
Because the things that are locked behind them are bad.
What was it like before the locks were up?
For a brief period of time, it was very violent.
And when was that?
A couple thousand years ago, give or take.
Young trees. I would have thought they were millions of years old.
Well, magic has a way of doing that.
Yeah, fair.
But
So
no,
is the
I
lock breaking what caused the armies to be turned to stone?
I would have to assume that it was the massive release of energy. Just kind of like but the magic you use when you get when you rage. I imagine it was something very similar to that. Something vastly unpredictable, but it didn't just happen where you guys were. And he waves his hand, and you watch as the shadows coalesce into kind of a map of the world.
Should have summoned you to the trial.
I forgot that this map says like and subscribe with a cow head at the bottom. But he kind of pulls up this map, and as and it's kind of just like a 2D representation of the world, and then as he pulls his hands up and raises it, the map becomes 3D. And he looks at you, he goes, "In Stipvale, when the locks broke, the airships fell out of the sky as the Celestial King drew in all of their energy. That's why they're the first ones attacking."
Huh. Okay.
I have no idea what happened in Bourgeoisie. In
Guess
Zoid,
that's what we're going to find out.
and he kind of pans the map, and he goes, "Something's been going on with the elves at the monastery." And then obviously, and he kind of like waves his hand again, and it focuses in on the Minotaur World Tree. And underneath it, you can see just the field of statues. And he goes, "And we all know what happened here."
Noozin kind of looks away.
Same.
But this... I'd be lying if I said this war wasn't a long time in the making.
So, what do they want, Zach?
They want power. Same thing everybody wants. More importantly, they want to make the world as it was before.
So violent?
No. With them in charge and everybody else doing what they're told.
Well, we can't have that.
Yeah,
No,
that
I
doesn't sound
suppose we
great for
can't.
us. Huh?
Yeah, no. Doggo is chewing on a bottle in the corner. Just
Classic doggo.
just going after it. Like, I'm impressed by the stamina that I'm witnessing.
She just needs things to chew on, you know?
Well, it has food in it. She's trying to get the food out, which, you know, she knows, and I know she knows, and she's looking at me, Aurora, so I know she knows that she can get the food out of the open top of the bottle, but she prefers to chew the bottom off and pull all the food out in one fell swoop.
Aha, I see.
Efficient.
Yes. Yes, she likes to eat a full meal at any given time.
She doesn't want small morsels. She wants all of it or none of it.
I'm right there with her.
Huh. Okay,
So,
so good.
what do we do to right the locks?
I need you to reseal them.
So we've got to go back to the
Okay.
Minotaur Nation. So are they all broken or just the one?
To the best of my knowledge, they all are. The only reason that the Celestials rose back to power as quickly as they did was because of the immense amount of magic that was around the world tree that the king was able to absorb when he escaped the prison.
Hmm. So how do we reseal a
Well, it's fairly simple. You just need to beat the king.
Oh, easy peasy.
Ah,
He kind of looks at you and he
No.
goes, "Easiest of the four."
It doesn't happen to be, one of those names where it's like Mr. Biggs, because he's like 4 feet tall.
No, it is not.
Yeah, I was worried you were gonna say that.
okay. That seems like kind of impossible to do.
Well, right now, it's a multi-step process. The first thing you have to do is kill his warlock.
Oh, great. Where's the warlock?
Well, I think you've already met him.
We have?
May have seemed particularly aggressive. Had some friends in the hedge.
Cardin?
Is that the little pissant's name?
I guess he's got one eye.
Yes, he does. Yeah, so
Oh.
you should just have to kill him while we hold them off here, and then as soon as he's dead, he should withdraw most of his forces. Then
Wait, so we have to go back to Stipvale?
unless you want to try to kill one of the other ones.
There's more?
There's so many options.
Where are the other ones?
At the other trees. Or around them.
Okay.
I know that the warlock in Zoit is a former elven high mage.
Hmm.
And
I feel like you don't stop being a high mage.
no, but you can definitely stop being elven.
What?
Yeah, no, that's fair. Carry on.
What? What do you become to not be elven?
A monster, Noozin. You become a monster.
Ah, well.
And then the one in Ulfast is hiding from me.
I mean, that tracks. I can't even think of any extremely powerful magic users in Ulfast. So are you saying that there's a traitor in every nation that's been helping this king?
Oh, these are all warlocks for different patrons. As far as the good news is, as the other patrons become more powerful, they'll fight each other as much as they fight us.
So the king is a warlock patron, and
Now you're
the
getting
others. So the others are assisting because they want to release their patrons as well?
Well, all of the patrons, to the best of my knowledge, have been released. It's just whichever order we want to put them back away in.
Oh, well. That's gonna be a lot of work to do in 1 year. She kind of looks at Lyra.
Yeah.
Well, if we kill the one in Slickvale first, maybe easy peasy.
he kind of looks at all of you. He goes, "You're still concerned about the safety of one family?"
Well, it's not like we're gonna
always
forget about them.
Well, I mean, I'll always be concerned about my, but honestly, they were already on their way. They have ways of escaping if we don't.
He kind of goes, "Kalishdar are good at that."
What?
Kind of looks at you. He goes, "What? Did you not know?
What's that?
Your mother's a Kalishdar."
A what?
If you
I
don't know,
what
I
that
can't
is.
explain it to you.
Is that a mean word?
No.
You can't say that.
Because my mom is really amazing, okay?
It's more of a subclass of humanity.
Are you saying that they're less... Sorry, never mind. I'll stop.
Huh, how do you spell that? Lyra's writing it down in a notebook.
Kalashtar.
Okay, I'll look it up. If it's a mean word, I'm gonna be mad.
I don't much care.
So she's a human, but she's not a human.
Well, she's not really human anymore.
What?
She looks human.
Anymore. This is just getting so confusing.
Yes, well, welcome to the last 5,000 years of my life. Luckily, I got to sleep for 2 of them.
2,000 or 2 of the years?
2,000. When I sealed the locks, I locked myself behind them.
Ah.
Oh.
I see.
I figured if they broke, I'd be in a much better situation to help people.
Well, we're certainly in a situation.
Guy who, fucked over the economy of a small town. You're pretty chill.
Kind of looks at you, and he goes, "What are you talking about?"
The coins.
Oh.
Mimic coins.
That. Well, that was...
Yeah.
That had a purpose.
Okay.
If I crash the world's...
old enough to know?
If I crash the world's economy, nobody's going to have enough money to go to war in their patron's name.
Sure.
Yes, Rook's Rest was definitely going to war sometime soon.
Am I the only one who saw the armies marching through it?
Through it.
And who do you think that coin goes to?
Damn,
I think that armies are usually buying things, not selling things.
Yeah, but if that money doesn't go back to the elves, that's better.
Well, I would
guess
say
that's
I
fair.
wouldn't say the army's buying things, more of collecting.
Demanding. Mm-hmm.
Anyways, I cannot tell you how many elven soldiers have been bit by coins in the last 6 weeks. 3 of them have been bit by their own swords.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Minor inconveniences all around. You get a biting coin. You get a biting coin. Everybody gets a biting coin.
I
Anyways,
like the idea of like this entire army going into the battlefield and their swords start biting them, and they're like, "What the fuck? What do we do now?"
If only we were well versed in war magic.
True.
anyways, if you're going
You guys
to
with swords are cannon fodder, anyways.
if you're going to defeat your enemy, you're going to have to learn more about them. Luckily,
That is
I planned for this.
glad to hear it.
Truly am.
I stashed a warlock for you to practice on in Koboldia a couple 1,000 years ago.
Oh.
Oh yeah? Let me guess. He's the king
No.
of that place.
No,
the
no,
Red
no.
King. The
No.
asshole king.
Koboldia is run by a mix of gangs and nuisances. And I guess technically the Dragonborn, but the kobolds know they don't have any real power. But all you need to know is that when you get to Koboldia, you're going to find a goblin. He was a warlock back before the locks were sealed, and he doesn't remember any of it, so you're going to have to jog his memory.
Got some
Okay.
like cards. Flashcards. Gonna hit him up with some like old names.
Just tell him about me, and it should do all the rest.
Okay. How do I spell your name again? Just like elbowing Lyra. Write this down.
Okay, I'm writing it down.
I guess since we're going to be working more closely together, you can start calling me something other than the man in black.
Yeah, it's kind of dehumanizing.
It has the word man in it.
Yeah.
It'd be worse if you called me the thing in black, I suppose.
Yeah, that's true.
He kind of stands up and he brushes himself off, and you notice when he stands up that all of his wounds are healed.
Bruh.
And he looks at you and he goes, "Well, let's formally introduce ourselves. My name's Velkimbara. Are you ready to save the world?" And that's where we're going to end the session.
Haha, let's go.
All right, so you guys are going to level up,
Woo!
by the way.
Great.
Yay!
So you're leveling to 5.
5?
Oh, we got 2 levels. Damn.
Weren't you guys at 4?
No, you're at
No,
3.
we're at
No,
3.
We were at 3.
Oh,
Were we supposed to level up last time?
no. I
We
thought I
could go
gave...
to 5.
Did I start you guys at 1?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Okay, you're level 4.
Okay.
Oh.
Look,
Guys.
I'm okay with being level 5.
Yeah, no hard feelings there.
No.
But
No.
I wanna.
No. No.
I gained a whole 2 HP.
Nice.
We really gotta figure out how to fix the HP.
All right. Well, guys, thank you for being here for episode 13 of Bit Scripts and Halfwits. Things went just as bad as I expected them to, but I figured I might as well, kick us off on our main campaign on our not-so-lucky episode. I felt like that was appropriate for the players. Thank you to our cast. We have Elliot, etc., played by.
It's me, Isaac. I'm here.
We have Lyra Dream Shadow, played by.
One Rosie CS on Twitch.
Go check out the Nancy Drew streams on Fridays.
Oh, let's go, yeah.
We have Noozin Stormhorn, and played by the artist of all of our beautiful tokens.
It me, the Sky Tea. I'm gonna be streaming in a couple hours over on my channel.
And then, guys, as I showed you last time, just while last but certainly not least, we have Loolin, played by.
And me, Brando. Yeah, I do things, but I don't do streamer things.
But guys, as always, thank you for watching Bitscrits and Halfwits. If you want to join the Discord down below. Also, the Bitscrits and Halfwits world building video is now up on YouTube if you want to go rewatch it and figure out just where our heroes are going to be traveling in the next couple weeks. As always, oh, little announcement that I kind of forgot about. I figured out what we're going to do for the reward of the beautiful, beautiful pins from Bitscrits and Halfwits. So, more details about that coming in the Discord soon, but it is going to be a Teams of 2 Battle Royale in Dungeons and Dragons that we will stream live.
Yeah.
Does that mean people are gonna make like their rankings like they do with that one basketball month?
Once we have the teams, I would 100% be willing to do like betting on it. For,
I
like
agree.
channel points and stuff. But the way it's gonna work is I'm gonna make a sign-up sheet in the Discord, and then you are going to make a character, and then you are going to submit your thing for approval. I'll approve it. I'll invite you to the campaign. You'll make a character, and then the most important step after that is I will randomly assign you a teammate. So it's literally going to be who can be the most tactical. But for now, because they are doing a druid tier list, as we've been doing, I think for a couple weeks now, we've been rating Literal Soup.
Mm-hmm.
Because I like their tier lists. Because they're honestly memey as heck. But I'm gonna toss that raid over to them. Thank you guys. Be sure to join the Discord to get that information. Be sure to check us out tomorrow at 7 o'clock CST for the Duality campaign, No More Light, or the Long Night, and then Tuesday at 7:30 CST for the No More Light campaign. Let's finally get everyone off their fucking boats. But until next time, everyone, love you all. Thank you so much for being here. Stay cool, stay in school, and stay techno. We'll catch you then.
Bye.